Hello, 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 everyone. Bill Murphy here from the Sports Insanity Network, and welcome to another exciting edition of Murphy's View. Well, we got a good game we're going to be previewing today, folks. And I'm going to say this is probably game of the week, and that is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals, a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. So, before we get to that, here's a recap for both teams from last week. The Cincinnati Bengals, in a rematch of last year's AFC divisional match against the Tennessee Titans, beat the Titans by a score of 20-16. Joe Burrow threw 22 completions out of 37 attempts, 270 yards, 1 touchdown, and was sacked once. The Russian, Samaje Perine, 17 carries, 58 yards, 1 touchdown. And when it comes to receiving, T. Higgins got 7 receptions, 114 yards, 16.3 average, and 1 touchdown. Flipping it over to the Kansas City Chiefs, they are coming off a win last week against the Los Angeles Rams of St. Louis. Mike Rifkin, that's for you. I did a recap on that earlier in the week, so go check that out. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Rams by a score of 26-10. Pat Mahomes threw 27 completions out of 42 attempts, 320 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Isaiah Pacheco, 22 carries, 69 yards, and 1 touchdown. And when it comes to receiving, Travis Kelce, 4 receptions, 57 yards, and 1 touchdown. Now, these two teams, they actually met each other twice last year. Once in the regular season on Sunday, January 2nd, 2022, in week 17 of the NFL season last year, in which the Bengals defeated the Chiefs 34-31. The Pat Mahomes, he threw 26 completion out of 35 attempts, 259 yards, and threw 2 touchdowns. Darrell Williams, 14 carries, 88 yards, 2 touchdowns. And those 2 touchdowns from Pat Mahomes were to Demarcus Robinson with 2 receptions, 33 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Travis Kelce, 5 receptions, 25 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow threw 30 completions out of 39 attempts, 446 yards, and 4 touchdowns, but was sacked 4 times. The touchdowns, 3 of them were to Jamar Chase out of his 11 receptions and 266 yards. And 1 was to Tyler Boyd for 4 receptions, 36 yards, and the 1 touchdown. Now, that was the regular season game. And they also met, upsetting the Chiefs in the postseason on January 30th, 2022. The Bengals defeated the Chiefs 27-24 in overtime and ended up going to the Super Bowl, but eventually lost to the Los Angeles Rams of St. Louis. Joe Burrow threw 23 completions out of 38 attempts with 250 yards and 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and was sacked once. The 2 touchdowns were thrown to Jamar Chase, 6 receptions, 54 yards, 1 touchdown, and Samaje Perine 3 receptions, 43 yards, and 1 touchdown. So after last year's AFC Championship game, they are meeting each other again this week in, drum roll please, in Cincinnati. It's going to be a good one. And the X factors that I think are going to be for this game, when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs, of course, it's going to be Patrick Mahomes. He's going to be a big factor. The guy can throw and the guy can run. Also, their new star coming out of the gate, and that is Isaiah Pacheco. This guy has been absolutely awesome. Like I said, last week, he went 22 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown. So this guy is really coming out of the gate, especially for Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been on the IR lately and continues to be on the IR. So with an ankle injury. So I think Pacheco is really covering the ground and filling that void that is usually by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And also, I think he's just got to get the ball to Travis Kelce. And I think Mahomes might be fine. But what I think is going to be a big factor for the Chiefs is not just Mahomes, not just Pacheco, not just Kelce. It's going to be their defense as well. They are playing a weak. They are going to be playing a weak Cincinnati O-line. Through last year, Joe Burrow got sacked at a league high of 51 times. And through these 11 games, opponents have brought down Joe Burrow 33 times. So this defense, I think, has really got to take advantage of the weak offensive line. Has just got to take advantage of the weak offensive line that is being of Cincinnati. And I think another factor for the Chiefs defense is Jamar Chase is coming back for the Chiefs. Jamar Chase is coming back for the Chiefs. So I think at that point is you got to contain Jamar Chase and just hold him. I think that's also going to be a huge factor. And I think they also got to spread out and try to cover also T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. So I think the Chiefs defense is going to be a huge factor. Try to take advantage of the weak Bengals O-line and also try to cover Chase, cover Boyd, and cover Higgins. That is going to be absolutely huge. It is going to be huge when it comes to their defense. Now, flipping the ball over to the Bengals, I think what's going to be a big factor is that Burrow has got to get the ball out quick. Because like I said, the offensive line through 11 games, he's been sacked 33 times and was sacked 51 times last year, is to get the ball out quick. But also, I think what another factor as of this moment is the Bengals got to utilize the run game. And that's where they got to throw in Samaje Perine. Because as of now, Joe Mixon is still in concussion concussion protocol. Percussions are drums. Concussions are head injuries. Concussion protocol as of now. So it is unsure if Mixon is going to play on Sunday or not. If he is, then give the ball to Mixon. If not, give the ball to Pernine, because like I said, they're going to try to be getting to Burrow. The Chiefs defense is going to be covering Boyd, Higgins, and is going to be trying to cover Boyd, Higgins, and Jamar Chase. So I would say for the Chiefs, the big factor is going to be activating the Chiefs. For the Bengals is going to be activating the run game. And I think they should be good. Okay, and my final prediction, I think we're going to see a good one. My final prediction is I'm going to say Chiefs 28, Bengals 24. If you like what you see here, and why wouldn't you? Because this content is amazing. Go to www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com. Check out our vlogs, blogs, podcasts, and everything in between. Go to @SInsanityReal on Twitter. Follow us there. And also follow us on Facebook. I'm Bill Murphy for the Sports Insanity Network. This has been another edition of Murphy's View. Thank you for watching. Till next time, stay safe and take care.